What's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? Basidio here. Yeah. People have been asking me to upload this battle. This happened like 3 days ago. I've just been busy with other stuff. I wanted to do the double commentary. I had a few videos lined up. But I definitely wanted to upload this. It's a great battle. I had just reached 8th on the UU ladder. And people were congratulating me and stuff. And someone goes, "Hey, do you want to face my OU team with your UU team?" So I was like, sure. This, like, OU versus UU this year is, like, very difficult. Um, Mainly because of team preview, uh, weather inducers. Like, I played DPP too, and I used to do this stuff all the time. Like, I had an NU stall team that I used to play OU with, and I did pretty good. I beat an Uber's team with it once. But I was just kind of nervous about this, not because obviously it's not that serious of a game, but I still like to win. Like, odds are against me, that just makes me want to try harder. So I'm going with the best team I have, my UU Hail team. That's the team that I got ranked highly with. And yeah, he's coming out with his OU team. And to be honest, this is a UU team, but it's also using two NUs and an RU. So there's a huge tier difference between his team, which is 100% OUs. So I see a Fortress, which sucks because I have Rapid Spin, and I'm guessing Fortress runs Gyro Ball, which can absolutely kill my Frost straight up. So it's going to be really hard to block Rapid Spin and get my hazards up. I see Kyurem, I think that's Kyurem B. I'm not sure, I don't play OU much. I forget which one's Uber's, B or W. I'm pretty sure it's B. Which, obviously, Ice Dragon type. Spamming outrages. It's going like Quillfish. Quillfish is the man, but he's not going to be able to take one or two of those. Latias, Terrakion. If it's sub disable Gengar, that's going to give me a problem. Yeah, so I'm just going to get into it. Hope for the best. There was a lot of people watching this, so I was pretty nervous. Everyone came to watch. But yeah, let's get started. So I decided to lead off with my Claydol. He leads off with his Latias. I go for the Toxic as he goes for a Calm Mind, because I figured I can take any hit from a Latias with my Claydol. If he goes for Calm Mind, I can Toxic him and then stall him out. He goes for a Dragon Pulse. +1 Latias only does 52% to my Claydol, and I get Rocks up now. So now I switch, and I'm like, damn it, because I was just going to get my Hail up. I'm so used to Hail being the end-all, be-all of weathers, because I'm used to playing UU. I'm like, what am I doing? He has Hippodon. He can just change it, and now my weather inducer is extremely damaged. That was just not a smart play by me. So I protect, Toxic stall him a little bit more, and now I think I sack my Claydol. Yeah. Oh no, he lives. Never mind. He lives with 8%, so he's able to take the hail damage. But yeah, not my smartest play. So now he goes into his Fortress. I go into my Rotom Frost. So he goes for a Gyro Ball right away. I was expecting hazards. The reason I went into Keep Looking is to go for the trick. Now I trick. I see he has a Cussap Berry, and now he's tricked into Choice Scarf Gyro Ball. But because Fortress is so slow, the speed boost isn't really going to negate too much damage. But I see now I can get a free sub up, because I can take a Gyro Ball from Fortress and not break my sub. I go for a sub as he goes into his Hippodon. So now I'm not getting the Ice Body boost, so I'm just staying at 75%. I'm like, damn it. So I go for the Toxic, hoping I can eventually Toxic stall him out. He goes for the Stealth Rocks. Now, I go for the Protect to get more Toxic damage on and to Scout Move. I see he goes for the Whirlwind. So I'm like, alright, if I can hit this Blizzard, I can win, I think. So, go for it. It hits. Awesome. He goes for the Whirlwind. I don't mind. Whirlwind's in my Abomasnow, so I get my Hail up right away again. That was a game-changing Blizzard hit. I mean, 70%, I don't consider that hacks. It would be more hacks if it missed 30%, but obviously people are going to complain. Oh well. So I go for a Leech Seed as he goes for a Gyro Ball. Yeah, that was just game changing. People were like, wow, it mattered that he Whirlwinded in Abomasnow too, but it really didn't. I could have just switched in my Abomasnow after. I would have been racking up a little bit of entry hazard damage, but I wouldn't have really minded. So now he goes in and goes for a Gyro Ball with his Choice Scarf Fortress, so I'm just going to go into my Walrein, sub up, and with the Leech Seed, kill this Fortress very, very quickly. And heal up. I was pretty low. Was at 50% after all the entry hazard damage. So yeah, I'm slowly but surely killing this Fortress. Now, starts to get a little stally because I only have Stealth Rocks up and I don't want to ruin my sub. I have a subbed Walrein up in Hail. I'm not going to just switch. I'm trying to take this very seriously. Goes for a Dragon Claw as I go for another substitute just to scout. Because I'm pretty sure most Kyurem Blacks are Scarfed. So I go for the sub, go for the Protect. Obviously he's not getting any hail damage because he's Ice type. But this just goes to show how freaking ridiculous Walrein is. I go for a Toxic. Kyurem Black's attack is like 160 or something. Goes for a Stab Dragon Claw. 56%. Damn, Walrein. So, he's Toxic. I get another sub up. I can just sub Protect until he's dead now. So, Stallrain is such a freaking beast. And it causes so many people to get angry. And it's just... Those are two things that I absolutely love. Getting people mad and winning at Pokemon. So, Walrein's the Pokemon for me. Yeah, so it's looking like I can 4-0 him, especially if Terrakion's Scarfed and not sub. The Disable Gengar, if it's disabled, will cause me a little bit of problem. Will cause me a little bit of problem. So he goes straight for the close combat, so I'm figuring he's not substitute Terrakion. Turns out he's Scarfed, which is even better, because now I can just stall 8 close combats and then he's going to struggle. Because otherwise, if he was not Scarfed, I would have had to just keep sub-protecting until that 6% from Hail took him from, what is it, like 96, I think, because of the Stealth Rock damage to 0. Not 96. Yeah, 96. So that would have taken a lot longer. So now I just keep sub-protecting as he runs out of close combats. And yeah, this went pretty much ideally for me. And like by the way, before the battle, he told me he got up to 2300 rating on Showdown. So for those of you who don't know, that means he is very good. This wasn't like a random that I'm facing. Very, very solid battler. He said he was only there for a while. Probably he made an ult and won a bunch of games in a row and then dropped a lot when he lost. But still, if you can win, that'll probably take like 10, 11 games in a row. You're probably pretty good. Yeah, so he didn't want to reveal his name because he thought people would treat him differently after this, which I respect. Like, I'm not going to announce who you are if you don't want me to. So, good game, Anonymous. And yeah, Stallrain's doing work. So last Pokemon's a Gengar. Like I said, disable sub Gengar could cause me some problems, but watch this. I go for a Blizzard right away because it would kill anyway. He goes for the sub. Now I go for a Protect, predicting the disable. So now he outspeeds, obviously. So if he disables, he's gonna disable a Protect, and that is pretty much useless. So yeah, I 4-0'd a very, very solid OU team with my UU team. Like I said, Blizzard hitting was the deciding factor on his Hippodon. That was very that was the turning point of the game. The game hadn't really picked a side who was going to win, but that was easily the most important thing. And some people were saying, "Oh, hacks!" Like I said, a lot of people were watching it. But when you think about it, Blizzard out of hail is 70% chance. It's more hacks if that 30% chance kicks in and it misses than that 70% chance kicking in and it hits. So yeah, I don't think this was a very hacksy game. I think this was played pretty straightforward on both parts. No one got any real hacks. Um, Good game, whoever you are, Anonymous again. And yeah, this was. I hope you like this upload. And see you tomorrow. If you like the battle, rate, like, comment, subscribe. Um, yeah, let me try to think of something. Comment questioning. Um, Comment what your favorite ice Pokemon is. Right now, mine is Walrein because it's doing work. All right, see ya.